to talk about how to reduce driving anxiety. This is a live Q&A. As I'm driving, you'll be able to put in your questions. I have a moderator with me who can answer your questions and we can engage. So when you first get into the car, you want to relax a moment. This is your safe place. Okay? We're going to pause. We're going to breathe. Come in and lock your door. Put on your seatbelt. Next, what I need all of you to do is frame the rear window in the mirror. One of the most scariest things is when you're driving and you try to make a lane change and you did see someone to your right or left or someone is tailgating you. So when our mirrors are properly adjusted, we're going to really be able to see everything. So I have my rear window framed in my center mirror. Now, I'm going to look straight ahead. I'm going to adjust my driver's side mirror. So I'm going to look to my left, and I want the bottom of the door handle. Everyone has a little bit of fruit. Good afternoon, E. What's going on? How are you doing? Thank you. Happy Monday. Most people saw I am a good driver. Atlanta does have some unusual drivers. I've been through Atlanta too. Please share more about Atlanta. Can I drive you home? Hop in. We're going to be driving on the I-94 corridor. They drive pretty fast and aggressive. We'll narrate it. We'll talk about it. And also, I want all of you to subscribe because it's you will be having a chance to get on our podcast. I'm making the commitment. E is going to be my moderator, so she's got the power to put people in, get them out, because people are just saying crazy things. But I'm going to connect with the Riverside. We'll do the podcast. I'll be able to send an invite. So if you're serious and you want to join the community, then it's really important that you understand that we are here talking about driving. We're talking about the journey of getting over anxiety. And then if you're really serious, you subscribe. We'll get a way for you to put in your email. And then those people who are serious, we're going to start our podcast and I can send you an invite. And no matter where you are in the world, with Riverside, they'll be able to have a really nice podcast. And I think that's really going to be important for our community. Okay. So let me pause for a second. I'm going to put my foot on the brake. This is a push to start. Tell me more about what part of Atlanta, Georgia are you from? I'm from the Midwest. And as E knows, I got my coffee here from this morning. I got my water. You got to stay hydrated. Okay. The car's warmed up. I'm going to put it in reverse, but don't look in your backup mirror. Look out your window. Look left. Look right. Take your time because parking lots are very dangerous. This is where a lot of pedestrians are potentially ran over. Okay, I'm going to be looking left and right. We'll go from a front view to an outside view and look where you want to go. You really have to drive with your eyes. You really have to prepare. So now we're coming through the parking lot. We're going to be making a right turn, then a left. A little bit about me. I'm a state certified driving instructor. And we're going to come up, check traffic. Thank you, E. And I'm going to make a left turn. I appreciate you so much. Turn on right turn signal. And we want to make this really fun and engaging and really get people in. Okay, we're driving through the city right now. So we have to make some right turns and left turns through some projects, through some lived facilities, multi-family facilities, and we want to come up and stop. Here's the next thing. A lot of beginners don't stop. You want to have a complete stop for 3 seconds, 1001, 1002, 1003. And I should see you doing this. I should see you looking left and right and left. See that there's a car coming. See these two cars coming by and they don't have a blinker. That's how accidents happen. And there's another car coming to my left. So I'm going to show you, if you get lazy and don't check, okay, they're waiting for me. They're from California. All right. I did get gas this morning. Our fuel range is 241 miles. Thank you. I wasn't lazy trying to rush to work after the long holiday weekend, so we have fuel for the next 2 or 3 days. So hopefully this will be a relaxed drive. We're going to go over the speed bump, take our time, squeeze our brake, over real easy. I had to ride away over this car, but you know, when people are in a hurry, they act crazy. Then I'm going to go up and stop. I'm going to make eye contact. Hey again, friend. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. I just waved. I really love the energy. Guys, put in questions about driving. I'm a state certified driving instructor. We're driving in the city. We're going to be going on the expressway and driving out to a suburban area. I've been doing driver's ed about 24 years. I teach adults and teens. This is the process of helping adults and teens. Oh, there's a police situation up here. I'll help teens and adults. Yep, there's a police situation up there. All right, we're going to get on to the expressway. And this is a really short ramp. If you've been on the I-94 corridor, very short ramp, you got to get your speed up. And I'm going to turn on left turn signal. I'm going to get behind this black Kia. They're going a little slow. I could have sped up, but I don't want to cut them off. So I'm going to get out to the first lane. That's one of the hardest things all beginners do. You're actually learning how to drive by watching this live. Everything is mounted, everything is safe. Put those questions in. I think the biggest thing, can I afford driver's education? Yes. Can you get a good adult coach? Yes. How important is it being a good keeper, learner? You always want to learn. Look, if I didn't follow the rules, I would lose my driver's education certificate. If I speed and get a ticket or blow a stop sign or get caught reckless driving, the state will take my driver's education endorsement. That's crazy. So I'm not going to do anything that's out of control. Okay? I'm not trying to get a ticket. I'm not trying to be in an at-fault accident. I'm not going to be driving crazy and wild. Because, guys, this is real. I have a real number with the state. I am a state certified driving instructor. Why would I risk breaking rules, breaking laws? I got to be a role model. Okay, I'm not talking about going 5 or 10 over. I'm talking about you just wilding out. So I'm not going to do that to myself. And there's definitely a police situation. I see 3 police cars now. Some have, but that's the opposite way. So that's kind of like the little halo, like Beyonce halo. I got to keep that little halo on me. I got to follow the rules. I got to follow the laws. No one is immune to the law. Best way when dealing with aggressive. Keep space. I'm in the right lane now. We're about 60 miles an hour. Everyone's chilling. No one's driving crazy, aggressive. But remember, there is a police situation the other way. This could end up being on the news. I don't know what happened. I try to set myself up for success. I don't drive slow in the fast lane. I use my blinker. I don't tailgate. Thank you. Keep it going. I'm about 60 right now. I'm checking traffic. Going in real easy in the curve. And all I think about, look, for the next 5 or 6 weeks of my life, I'm driving about 22 or 25 adults. Class starts tonight. You're going to have a chance to watch and listen. It's about managing people. It's about mental health. E knows this because she can tell when I'm tired. She can tell when I'm high energy, because it's just caring about other people. Caring about people and helping. Another thing I see, people are always rushing. They're leaving late. They're leaving early. You guys can tell when I drive fast too. I'm at about 65 in the right lane. I'm chilled. Now I'm panicking a little bit of this FedEx truck, but I'm just gonna lift them up. You saw that black smoke come out of that car. They kind of push gas. Favorite part of teaching others, seeing you get your confidence. Seeing you get your adult driving permit. That's the best part. That's an awesome question. That first drive, you're nervous. I'm going to help you. I made another video driving in a parking lot. It was really icy, and I was showing you how to make turns through that. Once that video processes, I'll make some shorter videos. And then helping your family. right? Seeing your caregivers, your mom, your dad. Your dad might be disabled. Your mom may be ready to retire. They're expecting you to take over. And then just showing care, because if I came off too crazy and wild, you wouldn't want to drive. If I do a good job, you're going to say, wow, this is a really good experience. I really enjoyed my instructor. He was funny. He made me laugh. He made me work. He taught me a lot. If I'm lazy, don't give you all your driving time, don't show you how to parallel park, only take you on the freeway one time, only show you how to go through a roundabout, only take you in the downtown area, you're not going to learn. This is around Drive 5. You'll be on the expressway. This is a Saturday morning drive. Can you do a good job expressway? Yeah, I am very caring, because I realized last summer how important this is to help people, because I've taught a lot of, like, they're from Georgia. You mentioned Atlanta, Georgia. This great car. They're from Atlanta, Georgia, right? That LT Trax, that's a nice car. Oh. So I think you got to care more about others. And I think for me, just trying to be successful, just calming down, taking my time. What's up, Jackson? Jackson, I do have your email. I know you follow me on Instagram. We want to make sure you are part of this this podcast. So we have E and Jackson. We're going to try to get the podcast going this week, right? I'm going to create an account on Riverside. I'm already a content creator on Spotify, and I have about 8 podcasts there. It's been about 9 months since I made a podcast. Riverside took over Spotify's creator podcast program. So, it's always about money. I'm just being real. But what I'm going to do, E, I'm going to get you in. Yes, teaching others is being caring. Yeah, it is. Thank you. I'm driving real smooth right now. We're cruising about 65. No one is really tailgating me. I'm looking around. I feel really chilled right now. And you can tell by the sound, it's just really smooth, right? And this is what a first and second drive should be. But I'm really excited because I made a promise to myself. And if you show up all the time and you're participating, I'm going to make a lane change. So I push the gas and I'm up to about 70 because I'm in the middle lane. You got to pick up a little bit more. So I'm really excited because we can have people on. It could be, driving related. It could be mental, social, emotional, because that's my passion, because I'm an educator. I'm in the middle lane now, so we're about 75. I don't need to go any faster than this. We're not racing. I'm not late. Getting great fuel economy. The type of car I'm in is a Equinox. This is a 2023, I believe. Real nice vehicle. Good mileage. Mine is similar to that, but that's a little bit of a different model. This is kind of a relaxed time. And I mentioned the E, I don't know how I made it 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Because what I see is a very hostile driving environment. People are very aggressive. They'll tailgate you. They'll cut you off. And please don't break down on the side of the expressway. About 19% of people end up getting killed. It's always better to show love and concern. Always. Don't mistake kindness for weakness. I love the questions. I'm a caring person. I'll help anyone. When you give, you receive. God is good in so many different ways. like we're cruising right now. This journey is so relaxed, like I'm at peace. Feels like I'm just floating in the air. That's how beautiful and peaceful this is, right? And some of you will get to this point, but you got to have a good coach. You got to have someone who trusts you, who believes in you. And if I could help all of you get your license, I would. Okay? And you're learning now. Have a good teacher. No one's going to scream at you, belittle you, compare you to someone. I saw a comment, a viewer left a comment that he was driving with his mother and she would grab the wheel. He got so enraged, he went home. Right? You got to protect your energy too, because a lot of people in this world will just take your pride. Look, I'm looking ahead. I see all the brake lights. So I'm lifting my foot off the gas and squeezing my brake. And if you were doing this, I would say, hey, just squeeze the brake real easy. And now my brakes are hitting. And a lot of people are very impatient. I noticed that too. And even though this is rush hour and stop and go, I'm chilled. Okay? And you have to take care of yourself. You've got to rest at night. See, they almost crashed. These cars. They almost crashed. You can see really this person in a white Mercedes, they're just cutting over. They're in a hurry. I'm relaxed, I'm peaceful. I'm mentally aware of what's going on, but I'm at peace. And you might think, I just need to get off the expressway. Yes, parents are not good. This is a virtual classroom. You are right. I can't say what I need to say on the recorded session, but a lot of parents are not good coaches. They scream. They have road rage. They'll clock your freaking T. Real talk. They will cuss you out. And you don't want to drive with them. Okay? The OG instructors, I'm an OG. Look, 2032, I'm trying to be done to do something else with social emotional. And I'm shouting out Alex at EV Auto. Once I get everything going, we're going to reach out to him. But it's about now. You're here to learn how to drive. I'm lifting my foot off the gas. I'm not tailgating. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm keeping space in case there's an accident. I can drive to the left. I can drive to the right. Leave and out. O-U-T. Keep room. We're at 236 fuel range. I'm good. Relaxed. I do have some incredible videos. I don't know how deep you guys should go in my back catalog, but there was a traffic jam like this, and another car went the opposite way that we're going on the side of the shoulder because people get so freaking impatient. Thank you. I'm not going to blame parents. I'm not going to blame driving schools. I think it starts with you really seeking out help and support. Love when you teach, you ask questions, remind others. Yes, doing this. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please make sure you're subscribing so we can lock you in. I really want yeah, every day. Every day. Every day we deal with people who are crazy. And that does take a little bit out of you. And the goal is to teach. Some adults and teens have such bad anxiety, or they're artistic or oppositional, defiant, they're just not ready. I've had some students like that, right? Thank you. I'm glad that you are coming back, and thank you for subscribing. The channel has gone through tremendous growth, right? I'm posting a lot more. I go live. We interact. Yeah, we keeping it real. And I appreciate you. You've seen growth in me, right? You've seen growth in my content. This is crazy traffic right now. I'm cruising about 60, staying relaxed. And sometimes this is how traffic is 24 hours a day. Don't be sorry, be real. That's why I appreciate you. You keep it real. Yes, you got that right. Everyone is coming back from out of town, and the roads are packed. We went to the micro center, and it was very volatile there. People cutting each other off, spending thousands of dollars. I got my microphone, yes, interactive. I try to make it interactive as much as I can. Show you in car, show you in class. And I'm at about 50 miles an hour. I can pick up a little bit. I'm not one to tailgate aggressively or hit my brakes a lot. I try to be smooth. If I'm going slower, I'm smooth. If I'm in the middle lane, I'm smooth. If I'm going fast, I'm smooth. I try not to use my car as a weapon. And if I'm really angry, I don't drive. Because your emotions can lead to you making really dumb mistakes, cutting off people, running lights, driving reckless, and you don't even know it. I've been there before. My heart has been broke. Emotional, real talk, okay? And if you're hurting, I know I can talk to people. They do want to learn. We're at about 70 right now. A lot of my time has been spent in a car. Exactly. You do have to have self-control. So correct. This is why I try not to get overly happy or really sad. And you really try to keep in balance. And you can tell how I'm driving. I'm really smooth right now. Smooth lane changes, smooth acceleration. Because I know that I have to be ready when we go live. I know I have to be ready when my driver's education class starts. I know I need to be ready for the people who want to learn. Right? And then my cousin was going on this curve, and she rode her truck over. This is a clover leaf. And it's really easy to lose control if you can see how steep this is. And I went on one of these in Indiana and I almost crashed because I wasn't paying attention and I wasn't from that part of Indiana. And I came on about 45, I almost rolled because I started going to the left. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to roll this car. And it got really quiet. You've had that life or death moment. And I look back, a few years ago when I was really tired. You should not drive tired. Yeah, you don't want to play with your life because you only get one life. And I've learned from listening to you guys. I've learned. It's taking my time. You do learn from your mistakes. People will use you once you learn how to drive. Hey, can you come pick me up? Can you take me here? Can you take me there? Everyone doesn't learn how to drive. This is a nice road that I take my clients on. I use this as a cool down, as a warm up. We're gonna go through this route a couple times. Yes. I'm gonna make a right turn up here. So my blinker's on 100 feet, a half a block. The white car has right way over me because I'm not here yet. And I'm gonna go in slow. And then you need to be looking to the right, R-I-G-H-T. Now I'm off the gas. I'm about 10 miles an hour. Walmart. It's a happy and crazy place. You got that right. Because people will come in here to shoplift. I'm sorry, I'm joking. And I'm just going to yield. Okay? I just waited. And then there's the pedestrian that came by. So if I wasn't paying attention, I could have ran over the lady. Okay? I'm going to let this guy go by. Because I'm yielding to pedestrians. This is what you need to do. Now, here's my space. And this is real life. Now, this lady with this basket has got me a little bit concerned, thank God. That black truck is really in a hurry. They're kind of pushing pedestrians. I would never do that. If you did that with me, you would fail. True people are... You got that right. We see police at least 3 times a week. You're real life. Real life. Real life. We're going to keep it real. Okay? It's really busy here. It's a holiday season. You see the lady in the little Sasquatch boots on, right? Okay, you trying to look cute out here, you'll freeze, man. I got to get ahead of my big bald head. Real talk. You got to be able to laugh at yourself too and have humor. But the closer we get to Christmas, the worse it's going to get. I used to take my clients through shopping malls and areas like this, but I don't anymore. Yeah, they are in the ghetto, but you gotta, yes, E, you're right, they are in the ghetto, but also there are a lot of food deserts. We were talking about that. They call Walmart the price. Okay, I'm not mad. There is a lot of, there are not a lot of shopping, food, there are not a lot of grocery stores in urban areas. So they call it food deserts. I'm coming here, I have to stop. And then I'm not sure, I see this black 300 with the tinted windows. I stopped, I'm gonna let her go by. I'm being courteous. The white car kind of rolled, and then I go through. You have to understand the rules of the right of way. Well, the goal of a market economy is to make money, E. You know this, they're trying to make money, right? I'm gonna have a complete stop. I'm yielding, and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I'm looking to the left. We're in a shopping mall area. People are driving, shoplifting, I'm joking, shopping, and then I gotta come up and look. I see a black Jeep coming, no blinker. Oh, there's another car that came across. They're from Texas. That white car's from Texas. You gotta know license plates. And then let's go around this loop again. It is kind of crazy right now, okay? So you gotta use your blinker. Pedestrians are the most vulnerable. Real talk, okay? And this is where I would take you. We would go around here 3 or 4 times, and usually men will walk out in front of you, right? I don't know why men think they're indestructible, but people will run you over. There's a really intense video that I have saved for my students. Rentals tend to have less. Yes, that's true. That's a whole nother, a lot of people get rentals. They're from Texas, so I'm trying to back off. I'm gonna yield. I'm looking. Here's my cap. I'm gonna go through. And I take students through here 2 or 3 times to see if they understand the dangers of pedestrians. I'm letting them walk by. I see the guy to my right. He saw me. I'm letting the lady walk by. I'm slowing down, pausing, going slow. Her daughter done left her. Okay, wait for your mama, girl. What's wrong with you? Real talk. I'm looking left and right. Pedestrians have the right of way. They always do. And I'm looking left. I'm looking right. And I'm going to go ahead and make my turn. And then I turn out. and I'm scanning. I'm gonna go up. Yielding, checking traffic. I'm not gonna promise, but if I can get this Riverside account set up, it should automatically populate because I have a Spotify account for creators for podcasts. I'm gonna check into that as soon as I get back home. I'm gonna have a complete stop, and then I proceed. But if I don't make a commitment, this is a great way to learn from me. Thanks. Oh yeah, 100%. Because I truly love driving. If I don't push myself, it won't happen. I already know, because I saw it on YouTube yesterday how easy it is to do a podcast. Now remember, Riverside's going to charge a fee, so I'm making a commitment, but I can deduct this because this is part of my business. But if I don't do this now, I'll keep putting it off. And you're like, you said last year you're going to do a podcast, and it's 2026. I'm like, I know. So I don't want you capping on me, But there's that motivation, because it's not that hard. You set up the name of your podcast, you put your topic in, I got a thumbnail, boom. And then I can send you out the link, and then you're like, we're on talking. And then we can invite guests in, because that's really going to explode the community. Because linked in this YouTube, I have practice starting and parking. Yes, go ahead and practice in the parking lot. I want to say thank you for joining, and make sure you subscribe. Thank you for the positivity today. And I'm blessed to have you. And once we get this up, we're gonna get some guests on here. I'm gonna have a complete stop, because I've been wanting to do this like since last summer, but you keep procrastinating. Like I'm here. I have to stop first. I can turn on red, but it's major traffic, so I'm looking left, looking right. If I don't look right, I can run over a pedestrian. It's called the right hook. If I'm making a left, it's called a left cross. So you gotta look. And I'm gonna show you how busy this intersection is. So I'm gonna move up and check traffic. This white car is making a right turn. Here's my gap. Boom. Turn in the nearest lane. And sometimes the police hide here to the right because people do like 80 down this road. I'm just taking my time. Yes, no problem. Ooh, that bus came out. That was a little scary. So I'm scanning left, middle, and right. There are a lot of little businesses here. Yes. And if you sit waiting for a bus long enough and freeze, you're going to be like, I got to do something. You got to do this for yourself. You can't do it for me. Can't do it for your girl. Can't do it for your boy. Do this for you. I'm not even going to run the light. No sense. And then I'm going to pause and wait. I have to yield to traffic. I have to look to my left. I'm stopped behind the stop line. It's vision. It's vision. Your vision should be right here. I'm going to move up. Nope, can't go yet. Cars are coming. If I didn't look to the left, I would have got hit from the left. I notice a lot of adults tend to do that. They don't even look. And then that's how we get hit from the left. And that's automatic failure. I can't wait for my green arrow. And that's what I'm going to do. See, here's my green arrow. Turn in the nearest lane. L-A-N-E. You're moderator for this. Just, give me some ideas to some people. I want you in. Jackson, she's from Florida. There's another person from California, because I'm going to get this going immediately. And because it shouldn't be that difficult. Because it's time for me to get these podcasts going again. And then these podcasts can be put out on different platforms. All I got to do is copy the link. And Riverside makes it so easy. So I'm really looking forward to this. So I'm turning on my left blinker. I want to come up to stop, but also I value your opinion. Because you've seen when we go live at 6:30 or 7 o'clock, people start trying to cap, saying crazy stuff, and I just delete. Now that feels good too, but I value your opinion because someone did mention that they put IDK in and then something happened with the YouTube algorithm. But I value your opinion because I got to trust you. Like you show up all the time. So you show up for me, I got to show up for you. And that's how we help keep each other committed, right? And that's what this community is about. We just help each other. Okay, if you're feeling down, hey, what's going on? Okay, we help each other. So guys, believe in yourself. When I get to the office, I'm gonna look at Riverside immediately and set it up. And I want to try to get this going as soon as possible. So I want to say thank you to all of you who are taking the time to stay on, and make sure you're subscribing, leave comments. The live was awesome, a lot of good energy. Eve, thank you for all that you do, just keeping people on point. And I want to say thank you. And I will be going live about 6:30, 7 o'clock. And then we'll review some driver's education stuff, and I'll get you guys involved in. So if you have time, stop in then. Bye, guys.